Oh my gosh, we're back at it. Oh my gosh, I haven't played this game in such a long time. Hello everyone and all you boys and girls out there. It is me, Ketrah. Kind of. Yeah, back at it again with some more Stardew Valley, which has been long overdue. Game that I haven't played. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how long it's been since the last one. It feels like forever. I don't know why, but the last few days have they just seem forever. I'm like, it's already Thanksgiving though. I'm like, well, tomorrow's gonna be Thanksgiving, but I'm like, what the frick? So I'm like, it's both going super slow and yet super fast at the same time, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm like, what the frick? But yeah, I'm finally more awake than I was last night. Oh my gosh, I'm like, last night's stream, like, oh man, I was tired. Was all right. So new rule that I'm gonna start putting into play. I know I like doing late night streams, but anything past 11, like if I start streaming at 11, is no good. It's no good. I'm only gonna stream like before 11. Because every time I stream like at around like at 11 or something, or like late like that, my brain can't process anything. I am so tired. I'm just like, and I don't know. That and everyone's asleep and shit, and I can't blame them for wanting to go to sleep and stuff, and actually gain some good sleep. So I mean, I don't blame you. So yeah, definitely the new rules though. And maybe there might be the rare occasion, but sleep is overrated. It is. I mean, I still stay up till like 2 a.m., but I can't. Okay, there's a difference between like reading some manga until like 2 a.m. and then freaking streaming and have to think about like I have to string words together and talk, and I can't. Also, it's good to see a bitten Oreo. I read that first as bitten Oreo. I'm like, wait, that doesn't sound right. Bitter Oreo. Bitten Oreo. I can word. Yeah, I'm playing some more Stardew Valley and I'm so excited. But yeah, I wanted to do it to celebrate. I finally did the thumbnail art of for my Stardew Valley character, and it's really cute. If you want to check it out, I do have a Twitter. You don't have to have a Twitter. I don't blame you for not wanting to get a Twitter if you don't want to. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Now I just have to figure out what I was doing. Cause it's been a while. I'm like, okay, I think. Okay. Goal 1. Go to Gunther. Gunther? We got some shoes for you. Also cat. Pet cat. Love cat. Feed cat. Watch your cat. Watch it grow. He's my beautiful mate. He's my mate of honor. Oh frick, my melons are ready to harvest. Look at all these melons. Oh man, there's so many melons. I'm so happy. Because these suckers sell for so much. And my tomatoes. Oh my gosh, I am freaking getting in money. So much money. And I'm not okay. Back when I used to play Harvest Moon, I used to be like, oh, I have so many crops, and then I wouldn't sell them because then I'd be like, well, I want to save the recipes, and then I'd never make those recipes because then I'd never want to sell them because I thought the recipes and like the cakes and stuff were too pretty to sell. So I was always dirt poor in those games. Also, I forgot, I upgraded my watering can. It's beautiful. Truly mankind's greatest gift. Ah! I'm not a professional when it comes to watering plants. Okay. And I was looking up some, like, you know, on like Google and stuff, like how people had set up their farm. Like, that's so pretty. I want to do that. And so I'm slowly but surely trying to replicate that. I also did this sort of like same format for Animal Crossing, where I kind of have like a patch in the middle, and then I have all my plants around. And I think once I get more crops, it won't look as wonky, but right now it looks wonky as frick. It's not as bad as some of my previous playthroughs. You don't want to know what those ones were like. It was just a mess. It was like one line here, one line there, and I feel like every playthrough I go through in this game, my farm becomes, you know, a little bit better. That being said, I always do a different farm. Like this one is... it's not... Is it Grandpa's farm? It's a modded farm. I know that for sure. So it's not even like the standard farm. So I'm like, one, getting used to that, and two, I'm like, hi. That's so melons. Alright. Which ones? Can't remember if... Actually, let's check here. I was gonna be like, I can't remember if you need the melons for the special crop. Where is the special crop thing? Bulletin board? Is it bulletin board? No, it's not bulletin board. Is it pantry? Fall crop. Summer crops here. So I got melon there. Quality crop. Okay, yeah. So I need... Oh, this is gonna be a while. Okay, I need a few more melons. But... I can get some melons! I am shaped like a melon. I can be melon. Wait, nope. Virgin crops. That's right. I think last stream I changed my setup with my crates. Well, yeah, crates. So I'm like trying to remember like what I have. Ooh, fall is so pretty. Okay, I've never reached fall in Stardew Valley, but like, oh man. Especially in like Harvest Moon, like all the crops in fall are so much fun. Like there's corn and pumpkins are always great. Like I'm having a blast in Animal Crossing with all the pumpkins. Like, yes, so cool. And then like the wheat. I don't know if it was summer or fall. I think it might have been summer actually. Now I'm thinking about it. But I remember there's this fruit called breadfruit in Harvest Moon Tree of Tranquility. And that's how you'd get bread. And I always thought for the longest time that's where bread came from. Was breadfruit. But little did I know, breadfruit does not exist. As far as I can tell. Actually, now that I think about it, I've never looked it up. But I know how bread is made. I just don't know if there's actually a crop out there that for some random reason is called breadfruit. You know, it's kind of like how there's, you know, star fruit. And obviously there's a difference between stars and star fruit. Or dragons and dragon's fruit. But, I don't know. Grapes. They're full of my wrath. My grapes of wrath. I forgot to sell my stuff. Just gonna take the walk of shame back. I guess I can sell the grapes too. Wait. Nope. Okay, I will save one melon. And then save one tomato. Get rid of that tomato. Get rid of the grape. Joja, I think I might have... I think I was gonna go mining today or something. Whatever. Pam is thirsty. Oh yes. The pale ale. Whoosh. I mean, knowing Pam. Yeah, I could see it. Mayor's shorts. Oh, this game knows what it's doing. I didn't do much farming when I played. Farming. Oh man, usually for me, I always do a shiz ton of farming, and then it's not till later on that I actually get animals. Was mining stuff. Oh, mining's so much fun. Yeah, like sometimes I would just maybe I'd have a cow or a chicken, in like my Harvest Moon Let's Plays. Well, playthroughs. Honestly, and because I just like the animals, I think they're cute. Oh. Yeah, I have a mod where I changed the sprites of some of the characters because okay, I don't think base game Emily looks all that cute. And so when I saw the sprite art of Emily, I was like, it's too cute. I can't pass it up. So yes, this is a bit of a modded playthrough. So not obvious. Another beautiful day in Pelican Town. I'm trying to remember the voice I gave her. Those birds are so cool! My friends. The birds are my friends. Can I be your friend, Emily? Holy frick! Aww. Oh, you poor thing. Aww. The wing's broken. Aww. Oh, you're a bit different than the others, aren't you? Just like me. Don't worry, I'll nurse you back to health, little one. Everything will be alright. Oh, Abigail? Abigail's sprite I don't think is as cute as Emily's, but still pretty cute, I'd say. I took the injured parrot into her home and bandaged the wound. It's all set up in your room, but as a token of respect, she didn't get the bird a name. Aww. Yeah, I did it for most, like at least all the characters that were in the modded pack. Which sadly wasn't all the characters. I'd like a cute girl to bring me Jade. Sam. I'm sure that would make Sam pretty happy. Let's see. And then I did one for the wizard, which makes him like super hot, but okay. In past playthroughs, I tried to marry the wizard. And here's the thing. The wizard's usually single, right? So modding him to be single and stuff and have him to actually look cute and stuff. Like, I found a mod that made him look super cute. Because I love the wizard. Okay, back in Harvest Moon Animal Parade, you could actually freaking marry the wizard. And so I've always loved doing that. And so I was like, oh, there's a mod to make the wizard, like, hot? Yes. But it's so hard getting that to work. Like, I swear I tore so much hair out just trying to freaking get that mod to work. And I kind of got it to work this time. The sprite of him works. Like, here, I'll show you at least. Like, this is what he looks like. Like, gosh dang, that is a fine specimen right there. Like, look at that. That is fine. But for some reason, his portrait just won't work, and I can't figure it out. You tried everything you get, cutscene with him. Oh, yeah. I don't know. That's always the thing about Harvest Moon, like these Harvest Simulator games, is that trying to get cutscenes to work can sometimes be such a pain, because it's just, I try not to do walkthrough with it, because I want it to just kind of happen. But at the same time, I'm also like, I'm probably missing out on a ton of shiz that's probably really important right now. And it's just because I'm too stubborn to look up a walkthrough, but at the same time, it's like, original tension of the game, you know? Also, Sam still looks kind of like a dork. I'm sorry, but you just can't fix Sam. He still has mop head. Or wheat head. Yeah, how it's going. He's not a weed head, well, he's not a pothead, he's a... Pam! See, okay, Pam somehow looks better. Like, she's not perfect, but she's definitely better. I could sure go for some parsnips. Don't believe me, I eat healthy sometimes. I'm sure you do. I have bad garlic breath. I'm not much of an attacker, especially not to strangers, if you don't mind me saying it. Okay, my only complaint about the George sprite is I wish they'd made him just a little bit angrier looking. He just looks like a man who's just like, you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Never interesting. I feel more energetic in this wonderful weather. So cute. They even gave the dog... Okay, they even gave the dog a spray. Look at this. I kind of like the original more, but I don't know. Because in Stardew Valley Explained, they actually get the dog a sprite, and I'm not sure which one I like more. Like, the edited sprite or that one. Still kind of on the fence about it, but I'm too lazy to change it back. Let's see. I want to be just like my big brother when I grow up. Okay, bye. Summer is nice, but it also means more work. I have to keep the garden in shape on top of working in the house. You know what? Actually, no, I'm gonna keep my field snack. I'm sorry, I was gonna be nice. Didn't expect that one to wait. Okay, some of the sprite work. Oh man, I mean, okay, there's a reason why. Okay, so back in before this playthrough, it wasn't until this playthrough that I realized Robin was married. So I actually had a playthrough one time where I was like trying to figure out how to marry Robin. I was like, I always wondered like, why freaking you couldn't romance Robin in the actual game. Turns out she's married. And she had a kid. I'm like, oh. What did I just do with my voice? I'm good with many voices. I do a lot of voice acting and shiz. And yeah, I do all sorts of weird stuff with my voice. I can go super cute and kawaii. And I can go, hey, champ. You're gonna make your dad proud today. I just know it, son. But yeah, I love doing different voices. And it is a good time, especially with these kind of games. Oh man, having games with like a ton of characters, well, it's a good time. Maru's a good friend. I feel like I learn so much every time I have a conversation with her. She gives me good ideas that I can use for science lessons with the kids. Little shiny access well before Pelican Town was built. Back in the old days. Wait, Booba? Wait, are you talking about the kid show Booba? Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know if you know about the kid show I think it was called Booba. There's this weird, I think it was maybe Swedish, I'm not sure. But for whatever reason, I used to watch it when I was little. And I don't even know why. And it was like these weird alien creatures that would bounce around the screen and just say Booba! And they were so weird! No, it's all good, it's all good. Oh man, I don't know, I feel like I watched a lot of weird kid shows growing up. And you got your basic, like, Sesame Street, and, you know, the normal kid shows. You know, you got Sesame Street, Clifford. And then there's shows like freaking Booba and... freaking... Okay, let's be honest, freaking... what is it? Barney the Dinosaur, that show's weird as frick. Just, I don't like how Barney has teeth. It just... It always weirded me out, like how he has such rounded, perfect teeth. I don't know why. It's like, it's just oddly disturbing to me, and I don't know why. I don't know. I have so many mixed feelings about Barney. What sort of gadgets should I tinker with this summer? What should you do, Maru? Let's see. You know what? I'm actually gonna check the beach real quick, and then I'm gonna go up to the mines, because I think I have a bit of time. Oh, hey, cutscene! Oh, shit, I'm getting a lot of cutscenes. I don't usually get this many in a day. Hello, Ketrah. Nice day, isn't it? Just keeping an eye on my little brother. It's good for him to get some fresh air on a day like this. Ah, yes, he looks like he's having so much fun. Her dad used to take us to the beach on sunny days like this. Sam, is Dad ever gonna come home? Of course, Vince. Dad's gonna come back as soon as he possibly can. But I heard some grown-ups saying that all our troops are getting shot to holy what? Oh, frick. Dang, Stardew Valley. I didn't realize how deep you were. What the frick? Don't believe everything you hear. Don't you remember how strong Dad is? Never let a goat or a grunt get him like that. Don't you worry. Always remember that Mama and I are here to play with you if you ever feel lonely. Okay. Now everything's fine. Forever. Be honest, that idea if my old man will come back. I've all read the reports. Soldiers are falling by the thousands. What am I gonna say to Vincent? Literally, like, right next to him. Game, don't do this to me! Honesty? I mean, honesty's pretty important, but... Kid should have hope, but... I mean, your dad's not confirmed dead, you know? I don't know if this is important. Just being honest with kids, you did the right thing, you should have hope. Honesty. Maybe honesty. Okay, if I were to tell this to a kid, I'd be like, hey, I'd give hope. Yeah. It should play and have fun while they still have a chance. Yeah. Hey, did I tell you the band's starting to come together? Yeah, it turns out Abigail's a pretty good drummer, and Sebastian seemed to really want her in the band. Oh yeah, frick, I was gonna go see Abigail. I don't know where the heck she is. Ooh, an anchor. Gotta get those anchor arms in. I mean, especially if I'm carrying around an anchor in my freaking pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes a wave. Still depressed child. Nothing over here. I think I'd cleared that out kind of recently, but it never hurts to. Let's see. Actually, I can just check the map. Oh, she's up in the mountains with Linus? What are you doing with Linus? Abigail. What are you doing indeed? She's helping make friends. Or she's just chilling in nature. Probably that, you know. Or Linus is being a creep. What the frick are you doing, Linus? So easy to get caught up in the noise of modern life. Best years will pass by you in a formless blur. So you gotta learn to slow down.
My pet guinea pig David just hates this hot weather. He's fussy.
Alright, we got grapes. I'm gonna get the grapes real quickly. And then... Oh, there's a I leveled up my grape picking skills. As you could say, my skills are getting pretty grape. I'll be here all night, folks. Let's see. Alright. Going back to the mines. That's a thing I love about Stardew Valley Expanded, is that they keep adding so much stuff. They keep changing stuff around. Like, the Adventures Guild used to be actually in town, and then they moved it back into the mountains. So I'm like, huh. It's always so cool seeing what they'll do with the game, because it's like, it's still growing. Such an emo queen. Yes, Abigail is emo queen. Okay, I don't know if this is a feature in Stardew Valley, but I know in Harvest Moon games, like, there'd be certain cutscenes that play between characters. And, like, so there's this, so characters could actually get married to each other, like the bachelors and bachelorettes, and they could have kids of their own, which is really cool. So, like, there's, like, Toby the fisherman, who's, like, this really cool white-haired guy, and, like, Renee, who's, like, the farm girl, who's just, like, adorable. And it was so sweet. Theirs was, like, almost like a Romeo and Juliet story, like, freaking, I know you're a farmer, and she's, okay, if I remember correctly. I don't know, it's such a cool feature. I don't know if they have that here in Stardew Valley. Don't think they do, but that'd be a really cool feature. Like, what if, like, I don't know, like, maybe Abigail and Sebastian, like, the two emos hooked up or some shiz, or I don't know, like, there's so many, like, possibilities. Yeah. Alright, now time to find the shoes. I don't know, there's so many cool ideas that Harvest Moon had. I'm like, man, I kinda wish more games, like, I'm just such a sucker for, like, 3D Harvest Moon games. But, like, maybe it's because I grew up in them, but, like Rune Factory-esque, and obviously, Animal Pride and Tree Tranquility style 3D games. Yeah, I stopped playing when I had my first child with Abigail, got repetitive. Nah, that's fair. Like, I feel like, when I only ever had a child... Actually, no. It was, okay, I did have more than, okay. Tree of Tranquility, I remember I had a child with the doctor whose name was Jin. And I was like, I finally did it. I got a child. I was so happy, but once that happens, you just keep making money and stuff. And the way you, there's actually kind of like a new game plus mode. To where, like, you give your child, like, you have to do this quest, and then you give yourself, like, this backpack. And then they can go off and do their own journey. And that's how the game restarts, is you play as your child, except they look exactly like you did. Which is kind of weird, but, you know. At least that's what happened in Tree of Tranquil. I'm not sure about Animal Parade. That's like, that's kind of a cool thing. Also, I'm having such bad luck. I cannot find the ladder. That should be the last rock. Close enough. Whoa! What the heck? Oh, it doesn't go. Oh, doesn't go to anywhere. You gave my hopes up, game. Something. Yeah. Oh, hey, speaking of X. So much cool. Oy. Gotta. Oh, shoot. I should probably eat a good old snack. I almost said it. I was thinking like the Fig Newtons. Oh man. Fig Newtons. Freaking Fig Newtons are so good. I haven't had a Fig Newton in such a long time. Then again, I can't eat too many Fig Newtons. I remember when I was little, I was eating at the table and my mom had gotten me a bunch of these Fig Newtons. And I was so happy. I was like, Fig Newtons! And so I had the whole package with me, but I didn't know how to put them away, and I wanted to keep, I wanted to stay at the table a bit longer because, family was watching a movie that kind of wasn't supposed to be watching, but, since I was eating Fig Newtons, I could still stay. So, I couldn't put the Fig Newtons away, and I was stuck at the table eating Fig Newtons, and I got the worst stomach ache ever, and I was just miserable. I can't even remember what movie it was. Got to the island part, and the game kind of turns to PV. Ah, yeah. I mean, okay, the game Stardew Valley is pretty good. The combat is just like, wait. You just go weak. I mean, you do have more, like you have the slingshot and stuff. I don't know if there's more weapons. But honestly, you just go around and you just thwick. And once you get a good enough sword, like I went from the 4 sword, which was like a level 3 sword, to a level 11 rapier. I can't remember how I found that, but... And just after a while, it's just like... Bam. I don't know, it's... When the music actually goes on, it's a pretty gosh dang relaxing game. That's another thing that bugs me about Stardew Valley. Is that, like, I get, like, it's cool having, like, the moments where it's, like, really... it's just ominous noise, and it's just like... Oh man, it's really cool. It's just like you're actually in the cave. Same time, I don't know. I like it when, you just hear the music just echoing out throughout the cave. It's just such a cool feeling to me, I feel like. Is there a ladder around here? I do not know. And I might be blind. I really need to level up my pickaxe. I'm like, That's another okay. Stardew Valley, really good game. Another complaint I have about freaking, I wish, like, you had the ability at least to, like, have a temporary, like when you go to level up your watering can, you don't have your watering can for a while. And so then you're just stuck without a watering can for, like, a good 3 days, with no way of watering your crops. And especially early on, it's like, I don't have a ton of sprinklers. I have all this shiz stuff. Such a pain. Salamura! It's good to see ya! Yeah, I had a good Wednesday. Wait, is today Wednesday? Wait, is today Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday. Holy frick! Usually do it then season. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely having a better day from yesterday. And yesterday I had a stupid late stream. And I was doing an art stream and I was so tired. And I did like nothing in that. Everything I did in that stream, I had to scrap because I realized this looks awful. So then I stayed up until like 3 a.m. trying to fix it all. Is Aura? Oh, Aura's still getting better. It's a shame she's starting to get a bit of a cough. So I'm like, oh, Aura. She's like, no. I mean, it hurts and stuff, but you know, I don't need to go to the doctor or anything. I'm fine. I'm like, Aura. She's like, okay, if I get a fever, I'll go to the doctor, but for now, no fever. I'm fine. Just have a bit of cough. Chest is kind of a pain, but you know, and stuffy nose and stuff. But you know, I'm like, Aura. But she's stubborn. She's stubborn. I don't blame her. I'm the same way. If I don't have to go to the doctor, I won't. What is a wonderful substance? It's versatile, cheap, strong, and each piece has its own unique character. Sure does. Yeah, I hope she gets better soon. And cause one, I do want to play more Danganronpa with her, and two, I care about her. It sucks. Like, this is the third time she's gotten sick in 3 months. She's gotten sick like once a month, and it's terrible. So I'm like, Aura, you poor thing. Winter fortune. I don't know. I hope she gets better soon. Where did I put my stuff? I thought, okay, my Animal Crossing instincts kicked in, and I thought for a second that was a bee's nest. That scared me. Yeah. Drink water regularly, sleep 8 hours per day. That's easier said than done because she has 2 kids, so, depends on, like, if they will be willing enough to sleep. Because, you know, if they have awoken, she hath awoken. But, yeah. Especially because they're so young. They're super little right now, so it's not like, you know. It's not like they're teenagers and they're like, I'll sleep until noon and just fine. I'm like, I miss those days. Aura's my sister, not my twin, but she is my sister. For those of you who, are curious. Yeah, and we do streaming sometimes. Speaking of streaming, I've talked to Aura, and she's like, oh man, I want to do my own channel eventually. So, I'm going to be actually doing a lot of the artwork for a channel, which I'm excited about. That being said, it's going to be a while till she starts because with December, you know, basically being here, Christmas is just going to be hectic, so it's probably going to be a while till then, but yeah. I mean, she still gets some sleep. Like, it's not like, you know, she's just like, sleep. But at the same time, where the frick did I put? I don't know where I put all my other foraging stuff. I have so many baskets of random shiz. Okay. I think I need that. Yeah. Keep that. Okay. Sell. Keep. Sell. Good. Alright, I'm going to quickly just put this stuff away into like the community center, and then yeah, I'm hopeful Aura gets better soon, cause one, I hate to see her get sick, and two, I don't know. It's just I care about her so much. I'm like, Aura, you poor thing. And she's like, I'll be fine. I'm like, no. You're gonna get better, and you're gonna stay that way, okay? And she's like, yes. Like, here, take this blanket. Stay comfy, and I love you and care about you. Get better. That's an order. Uh. Oh. Let's see. Here we go. Finally, and complete. I got a ring! Yay! And I've already got that ring! Yay! That was totally worth it! This pain is true pain. Okay, I was so excited to get that one done. I was like, I'm almost done with it. I just gotta get this, like the last few Batwings, and then I'm done. And then I get to see what I get next. It's a freaking 50-cent rain. It's like having won the jackpot at like a freaking Chuck E. Cheese, and you're like, I got all these tickets. Finally, at long last, I can get a Slinky that I already have at home. Yeah. I feel like it's been a while since I last played. I don't know. Again, I feel like this week's just kind of lasted kind of a while. Kind of been a long time. But again, I don't know the word of it. My perception of time. Yeah, I'm already starting to get tired. My perception on time is quite horrendous, so yeah. I'm just like, oh, it's already almost Christmas, and yet it's, only Wednesday? What? Wait. I'll put the ring in here, because why not? I'm too salty to get rid of it and just sell it for 50 cents. I worked hard for that ring. Okay, that's just that's fish. Okay, keep that. Okay. We're good. Gosh freaking dang it, Susan. Steve. 4 crows. Alright, let's go in. Cat. I have so many. Oh man, yes. I have so many games I'm like trying to play right now, like Final Fantasy 14. I'm like, I need to get to because of store. Holy frick!
That's how the money's made, boys. That's how the money's made, all you boyos.
Yeah. I know. Okay. I mean, okay. There's not a lot of games on sale that I'm like really caring for right now. I mean, there's some that I'm like I could get. Yeah, it's good to wait for the bigger discounts, especially because December is literally like right around the corner, and I don't know if there's like Black Friday deals. I don't know if Steam does that, but there could be stuff for that too. But ooh. Well, thank you. I don't know who you are, SVT. Wait, Stardew Valley. Oh, nice. This recipe of mine won first place in cooking competition. I hope you like it. Thanks for being a friend. Fried calamari. Thank you. Ooh, Black Friday. Aw, man. I'm like... I have no money right now. But... Black Friday... I mean, I guess I do have money. But I'm also like... I don't... I hate spending money. I'm so cautious with my money. I say that as I have my subscription to Final Fantasy 14. And every time I look at Amazon, I'm like, oh, that's a dangerous place. Why does that Kirby have to be so cute? Like, I went to GameStop the other day, and I saw this adorable Kirby plushie, and I couldn't hold myself back. It's in my desk right now. Smiling at me, being like, you paid $15 on me. I'm like, yeah, I did, and it was worth every single cent. It's just so cute. It's so tiny, and it was like, it was right on top of the rack. It's just like... Look, I usually don't get like this, but when it comes to Kirby and stuff, I'm just like, I can't help myself. And there's even a cute, like, Pikachu plushie. I'm like, ugh! I swear, I became a nerd to not be girly. And what do I become? Girly. I became the very thing that I sought to destroy. I became one with the girly side. I mean, not that I mind anymore, but I just find it funny, like, when I was really little, I was like, I'm gonna be a nerd and I don't care about girly stuff, you know? Now that I'm older, I'm like, Kirby plushie, so cute. Just like, please give me more. It's the same with Aura too. Like, I know Aura, especially like when she was little, was super like very tomboyish, and now she's like, I don't care. I just want pink. I want to wear pink. I love pink. It's great, and I love girly stuff, and I'm not ashamed of that. I'm like, you go, you do you, and I love you for it. Okay, maybe it's just the way I grew up. But you know, you always heard the stereotype growing up of like, you know, you like girly stuff, you're not a true nerd, you know? Or like, you know. And maybe it's just bad habit now. Because I'm still like, you know. I'm still like, you know. I don't know. I always loved being tomboyish. And I was like, okay, I can't be girly. I got it. This is my goal. I'm going to be tomboyish and I'm going to like nerd stuff because that's the cool stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Just weird stuff, you know, you could just grow up and just like, yeah, that's just the way things are. Frick's sake. I don't know, it's funny, I don't know, it's funny the way the world changes. And I feel like maybe, like back then especially, it was a lot like that, but I feel like nowadays it's a little less like that. Like, hey, girls can be nerdy too. And that's cool. Yeah. Because you'd always see like the nerd in movies with like the glasses and stuff, and you'd be like, I see with my scientific eye that you are negatively. Oh shoot. I'm sorry. You know, like, you're not the right person for me. And, you know, like Hifumi kind of people, you know? But, you know what? It's okay to be a Chiaki, you know? Disney movies, oh yeah. Yes, especially like, oh man, don't even get me started on some of those live action Disney movies. Oh my gosh. The times. I don't know if they're good or bad, but the times. A part of the aerobics class at PR's. Let me repeat that. I'm part of the aerobics class at PR's. Yoga is an excellent way to focus the mind and body. It also keeps me healthy and slim. Oh yes, Olivia, I'm sure it does. If my hair wasn't so popular with the ladies, I'd swear I'd shave it all off in a second. Huh, life can be tough. Sure can. Yeah, Olivia is a modded character. I love her because okay, she's a mom. She's a mom, and her son is Vincent. However, they added in a MILF. I love Stardew Valley Expanded. Best mod. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
There's some great spots to go camping around here. Is that your thing very much?
Yeah, I like. Actually, why am I saying I hate camping? And I wish I could love camping. Oh man. Yeah! It's like, oh. I mean, she's really cute and stuff. I mean, especially with... I modded her sprite a bit, but even her original mod sprite is like... Yeah, that's just a straight up MILF. I know, Emily. Oh my gosh. Like, okay, she's... I don't think she looks the greatest in base game. But man, in the mod, I'm like... I spent 100 on 5 stone. Disappointment. Clint, you're disappointing me. Or maybe I'm disappointing myself because I'm the one who found it. No. Wait, what? Oh, I already had the freaking anchor. Yeah, I mean, yes, okay. Like, okay, just go to, Nexus mods, and they have so many good mods on there. Like, at one point, I remember on, my laptop computer, I actually had, like, over 100 mods. I've slimmed this one down to 49 mods, just the bare basics, because I feel like you go over, a bit too overboard. It becomes a bit too much, at least for Stardew Valley. Yeah, Nexus mods, oh, it's so great. It's so good. Yeah, especially, like, I know, like, Skyrim was good for that, and... I think they do Kingdom Hearts mods, actually. Just a bunch of games, I don't know, all I can think of is Skyrim because Skyrim. Skyrim. Everybody loves Skyrim. Modded. Just kidding. Okay, a little bit. I mean, okay, even the devs sell modded Skyrim. Okay, let's just be honest, the upgrade version is just nicer modded Skyrim, okay? Oh my gosh, yes.
It's funny since I have to read this book before I go play.
Facts. With fishing. Wait, you can add fishing to Skyrim? Ooh. If it's okay, depending on the fishing, that's tempting. I tried getting to Skyrim, and like I tried out vanilla Skyrim. Cause Aura and her husband, they are very big into Skyrim, like super big into Skyrim. So they're like, when I got the game, they're like, okay, Ketrah, you gotta start out with vanilla first. At least play it for a little bit in vanilla. If you don't like it, we can get you started on modded. I couldn't get into Skyrim though. It's so, I don't know, I'm not used to first person games, and I could never figure out how to get into third person. When I did, I just felt like it was kind of clunky. Oh shit. I'm so down with that game. No, okay, if you have 100% in Skyrim, 100% Skyrim twice, like, you know what? If you're done with that game, I feel like you're done with that game twice over. Doubly so, indeedly so. My crops are in good health. My crops are in great health. My crops are in wonderful health. My crops are in the greatest health you will ever see. My crops are like that of the gods. Okay, guys. 100% achievement wise. Yeah, okay, because I feel like, you know, it's one thing being all the achievements, and that's already a big feat. It's another actually getting every single, like, fully 100%ing Skyrim. Like, I feel like I don't know how you 100% Skyrim. I don't know. Like, I feel for okay. There's this guy on YouTube. His name's the Completionist, and he completed Skyrim, and he did it with all the achievements. And I just felt so bad for him because just he sounded like he was in so much pain, like, especially because I guess I think he did the Xbox version of it, and I guess some of the achievements were wonky and kind of broken. I'm like, oh. Yeah. Oshis, you did all the... Oh my gosh. All the side quests and every... Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. For a second, I thought you said you did all the side quests. I'm like, oh my gosh, what? Okay. No, make us a bit more sense that you didn't do all of the side quests twice over. Then I'd be like, Zalmura, you mad freaking lad. I don't know if I should be concerned about you or be like, you god, you are a god of Skyrim. Yeah. When I tried to replay the whole game again because Todd gave me the Legendary Edition for free. Oof. Yes.
You wear these clothes every day?
Yeah, I do, as a matter of fact. They're quite comfy and cute. Frick you, Haley. You wear those same tacky clothes every day, too. What are you, in the 80s? The 90s? The 70s? You stupid dress. But yeah, oh man. It's so okay. Getting a game like that for free. Like, say what you will about Epic Game Store, but I got Grand Theft Auto 5 for free. Not that I think I'll ever play Grand Theft Auto, because it's not my cup of tea kind of game. But and then I came to know, oh my gosh. Yeah, no, there's so many different versions of Skyrim. There's even the Switch version, which comes with its exclusive, like, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild skin. I'm like, of course there is. Of course there is. There's Skyrim on freaking, what is it, Alexa? I'm like, there's just so much Skyrim. Oh yeah, what about Elder Scrolls 6? But what if we did more Skyrim? What if we sold you more Skyrim? Made it even more hellish for all those modders out there who make the game, really pretty. Because let's be honest, you're just gonna play their version of the definitive version. Am I right? I've encountered some beautiful shells in front of my house. I would imagine their rare varieties be quite valuable. Bethesda doesn't know how to count above 5. Okay, it's at least better than freaking Valve, who can't count above 2. I see you there, Valve. You and your Team Fortress 2. Your freaking what was it? What's the game that people were talking about for years? I can't believe I'm blanking out on this. Freaking, I'm blanking out. Well, they did come out with a VR game of it. Left 4 Dead. Well, okay, they at least have 4 in that, They at least have the number 4 in that. Half-Life! That's what it was! Half-Life! I can't believe I was blanking on that. It's like, no, it's a really big game, and I hate how I can't think of what it's called. I'd love to play Half-Life, but at the same time I wouldn't, because again, I'm not into first-person games. But I think, okay, if I were to watch the game, I'd probably like it, because it seems like it's a very important game, It's like one of those games that, like, both Half-Life 1 and 2 defined gaming as we know it. And I think it's really cool, like, such, like, like graphically and storytelling wise, it's a very impressive game. And so I'm like, you know, I kind of want to see what it's all about, but and I've heard like, you know, people have played the game or like, yeah, that game was so great. I'm like, I just feel like there's some great games out there that I'm like, that sounds amazing, but it's not. I don't think I'd like gameplay wise. I don't think I'd like it. Like The Last of Us, I would hate it because one, I can't stand zombies. I can't do horror games. And I don't like shooting games, and I don't like the games where it's like, you know, you only have a certain amount of resources, and you know, it's, you know, you better save your gear up, or else, you know, you're gonna freaking hate yourself. I'm like, whoa. Oh, that is a while. 7 years ago. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Hmm. Okay, but I feel like, okay, I did try Overwatch. I did actually like Overwatch. I haven't played it in like probably 2 years now. The last time I played it was before the workshop thing came around. I was going to actually play it again once that came out, but I just never did. So it's been a hot minute since I've even played Overwatch. But I mean, I guess I'm not missing out on much. But I really want to try Team Fortress 2 at least. Team Fortress 2 just seems like such a fun game. I don't know. I don't know if I'd stream it or if I'd just be like, hey, I'll try it out as a one-time thing or what. But I really want to try out Team Fortress 2 at least once in my lifetime. Especially because it's free. It's really been that long? Man, I feel like, okay, Overwatch still seems like such a new game to me in my mind. Like, holy frick, it came out in like, I don't know, like back in 26, 7, 6, I don't freaking know, you know, but it's been a few years. Yeah. I feel like I could only play it for so long too. I was like, because after a while you're just, I didn't know what I was really doing. I know you had to, keep this car safe as it's moving and people are all over the map and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I feel like if there's a bit, like, I think, okay, Overwatch would do so much better if there's a story mode to it. Like, imagine Overwatch. Because that's my favorite thing about Overwatch, is the story. Like, not counting Divas. Divas was crap, and I'm still really mad about that. They made her character crap. Made me really sad. But, like, for most of the characters, really interesting. Like, I love the concept of, like, oh, freaking the time travel girl. I might blank it out. And like May, oh May, she had such a cute like I loved her character backstory. Like that was so cool. Oh gosh, yeah, no, Team Fortress 2 has been around for quite a while. I don't know. Maybe I should give it a try sometime. But it's also at the same time I know that game's been around for such a long time. I feel like the community is just like a bunch of guys who have grown up with that game and are like either stupid good at it or like, hey, this be, a game of brothers. A game of, you know, friends and shiz who have been in this game for a long time, like, or maybe I'm just overthinking things. I do that, especially when it comes to those kind of games. Thank you. We will ship. Oh, really? Yeah, TF2. Yeah, I feel like it's. Even though I have Overwatch on my laptop ready to play anytime. Actually, I might have actually gotten. Wait, do I have Overwatch on my laptop? Like, trying to think. No, I got rid of it. It's like, do I have Overwatch? I can't remember. Or at least I just uninstalled it. I almost said undownloaded it. Uninstalled it. But I don't know. I feel like I want to like that game a lot more than I do, because I feel like there's so much potential with Overwatch, but wait, oh shiz, I didn't even see this. Wait, have I played Don't Starve together before? Oh yes, freaking. Okay, Don't Starve. It's fun with friends. And I really want to play more of it, because I feel like I didn't give the game enough of a chance. But I can, like, I understand not enjoying it, because I feel like there's so many, like, hidden, like, it's definitely a very slow start to the game. There's definitely, like, a lot of things, like, left behind shiz, and I feel like if you don't know what you're doing, it's not like my problem with Terraria when I first played that. Yeah, like, there's definitely, like, a big, like, difficulty, like, beginner's difficulty gap, where it's like, I feel like I should know more, but I have straw hat. That's good, right? Wait, no, I'm dead. It's so hard. Yeah, big learning curve. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I supposed to do? But if you play with people who know what they're doing, again, same with Terraria, I feel like it's a bit more enjoyable, because I feel like that's a lot of people's complaints about those kind of games, where it's like, it's just such a big learning curve. You just kind of have to have someone to kind of teach you with the ways of Don't Starve together. Like, you have to play Don't Starve together, and I don't know how people played that game by themselves back in the old days. But do I really appreciate Don't Starve? Freaking, I just think the art style's really cool. Like, it's very Tim Burton-esque, and it just really fits the feel of, like, I'm in danger constantly. I don't know, it's a cool game. Spent 40 hours and still couldn't get past day 19. Oh no. Yeah, that game is brutal as frick. I'm like, at first I feel like it starts off like, okay, you know, it's pretty easy, you know, it's not, you know, I'm just over here collecting wood and getting berries and shiz. Oh wait, freaking spiders are coming at me. My character's turning insane. Different characters have like different like abilities and stuff, and like, I'll be honest, when I played with a modded character that was very easy. So maybe that's why I had a bit of a better experience, and I know a lot of people in the comments of that character were like, this character's made way too easy, but I'm like, I'm an idiot in a numbskull and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't feel bad playing playing as a character who's baby easy. Oh, you still the bet? Ah, no, that's fair. Also, I'm on year 1. I'm still baby even at this game. I think, yeah, this is the furthest I've ever gotten in this game. For as many playthroughs as I've had of this game, I've only ever gotten midway into summer. Because again, I would just keep modding the game. Because I like modding the game. It's a good game to mod. And then I would just never actually play it. Which, don't do that. Actually play the game. It's like, it's the same thing that people do with like... Wait. First year, that much crops already? Yeah, okay. It's all my experience that I've had with Harvest Moon over the years, you know.
I'm somewhat of a veteran myself when it comes to knowing what to do.
Especially because I've experienced springtime so many times. I'm like, well, I know what not to do at first, and freaking Victor, Vincent, it's Victor, Victor freaking Crumb, freaking Crummy guy. Hi, Kedra. How's the summer I hate treating you? Treating me terribly. Can you see my sunburn? Ooh, tuna. Cola. Oh, hey, I can actually give you that. I have that. Oh, year 4. Ooh, that is a while. I wanna at least get to. I wanna at least finish 1 year. That is my goal. Okay, I'm not putting down. I'm not giving up on this game until I've at least gone through 1 full year. That is my goal, and I'm gonna keep to it. So you will keep seeing this game on stream. Again, I kind of sometimes occasionally play this game in my free time. But, I don't know, more and more I'm just like, you know what? It's honestly just pretty fun playing this with you guys. I like it. Keeps me, like, motivated. But when I don't, I'm usually just listening to some other VTuber in the background, like, like, recently I've been watching Mume, Nanashi Mume. She's been playing through. Well, she was playing through Breath of the Wild. So I've been watching her Let's Play of that. It is a good tune. Oh, for frick's sake! I realized it was part of the bundle. Oh, make exchange a lot easier. I can imagine. I wanted to play with I did actually do a few multiplayer games with some of my friends, but we never got very far because of like multiplayer complications. Because we went to do multiplayer with 4 people, like me plus 4 other people. So, and you can only have up to 3 in base game. So we're trying to mod that sucker, and it just wasn't working out. Yeah, regarding your experience on this game, you can tell us here in Experience Harvest Moon player. Yes, I am a senior at Harvest Moon games. Oh, speaking of Harvest Moon, man, okay, I am so excited for when Rune Factory 5 finally comes, like the international version comes out. Cause you bet your butt. I mean, I usually don't. Okay, I usually wait till a game goes on sale, especially a game like that. I'm heavily considering buying like the full the freaking special edition like pre-order version of that game because I'm just like I wanna play it. I don't care if it's $60. It's hard. It's Rune Factory 5 and that is like okay. Rune Factory is the last like game franchise that'll do like you know the animal like Harvest Moon Animal Parade Tree of Tranquility style of Harvest Moon. And I love Rune Factory. And I love how they're keeping the spirit of like old Harvest Moon games alive and yet still kind of doing their own thing and it's great. I think wisely. I'll think wisely by trying to finish up Stardew Valley. At least 1 year of it before I move on to Rune Factory 5 because I will get addicted to it. There is no and ifs, buts, or ors. I will get addicted to it. I know you well enough to trust you, sorry. Fair, fair. I don't know what I'm doing either. Oh yeah! Doja Cola! Oh, Demetrius. Probably grown a lot of interesting plants on your farm, huh? Maybe I'll stop by your place someday and check it out. Oh, please do. That'd be so much fun. Maru, my girl, my... Maru.
Perfect, now I can continue with the project I was working on.
It's working on.
Thanks a bunch, Ketrah.
You're welcome.
Glad it could be beautiful. Are you enjoying the season?
It's been so warm this year. Yeah, it's been nice. Oh man, but Rune Factory 5... And I'm so excited! They have Okay. Now, wait. Alright, I'll see you, Zalmura. It's been nice talking to you. Yeah, I'll definitely... I want to start stream... Oh my gosh, it's already, like, midnight. Yeah, I should probably get going soon. I'll probably end it after today. But yeah. You have a great rest of your night, and happy Thanksgiving, because... I'm probably going to take a break for Thanksgiving, because I'll probably be busy that day, but... Who knows? I don't know if I'll be busy at night. Then again, I got some shiz I gotta work on, especially for YouTube and stuff, cause yeah. But yeah, you have a good night. And as always, bye Zamura! Yeah. Alright, let's see. What do I want to do today? This is my last day. I feel like I should do something important. I have 4,983 gil in my pocket. It's Sam's birthday. My luck is doing crap. But you know what? I'm already here. Might as well go and do the mines. Especially because my energy's not doing too good. I need to buy more crops soon though. But it's a Wednesday! Actually, it's a Wednesday in real life too, so this is actually perfect. Here we go. Oh man, but Rune Factory 5 I'm so excited for. Because they have like, okay, even though there's a guy that I'm already like, oh my gosh, I'm totally going for you. They have like, you're allowed to do like gay marriage in the game now. I'm like, that's so cool. And I'm just like, because they never had that in the previous games because, and especially because in Rune Factory 3, they had to where like, the cutscenes, like the wedding cutscenes were actually animated, like they are full on anime cutscenes. And they even have that in this game too now. It's really cool. So I was really surprised that they were doing like, you know, same-sex marriage. I'm like, that's so cool. Because I know a lot of people were like asking for that. And I'll be honest, in like, you know, I don't know, I feel like, I mean, in real life, I don't know, I'm like, you know, I'm a pretty straight noodle. But when it comes to freaking Harvest Moon games, I'm like, oh, that's. I'm not gay, but like, there's just some really cute characters, and I'm like, you're so cute. I can't help but kind of maybe be a little gay, just a wee bit. I mean, let's be honest here. Some of those character designs are just so cute. I'm like, ah. Also, I know it's like, but so I'll be right back. I was still muted. Alright, I'm back. Aura was coming in, she was like, she's been with, her husband. They've been hanging out tonight. What the frick? I don't know what the heck that was. There we go. Oh yeah, but so going back to Rune Factory 5, like, okay, so they've already shown off the characters, and the game's already come out in Japan, so we already know a good chunk about the game. I've been trying, like, most I've seen about the game is just trailers. I kind of want to keep most of like what other people have done, you know. Kind of want to keep like first like experience with the game, like, you know, still fresh and stuff. But man, I'm like, it just looks so good, and like the combat, like I feel like with every Rune Factory game, they always improve on it. Like the farming system, always like they always improve it just a little bit more, and every game they always tweak the combat to just be a little bit better. And like the characters, I feel like they just, you know, they always make it just a little, they always improve on something. Which is really cool to me, because I feel like in some game series, you know, it only becomes worse and worse and worse. Looking at you like freaking, I don't know, Madden and games like that, I don't know. Where it's just like, or even Harvest Moon. But that's a different situation. But Rune Factory just, and even their older games, they try to make better. Like, they ported Rune Factory 3 to Switch. And I really want to play that game too, but I'm like, I'm holding back from buying it right now because I'm like, it's Stardew Valley. But if I get it for Christmas, I will happily accept it, please. That, and it's such a cheap game, I'm like, ooh, I kinda wanna get it. I kinda wanna get it. Like, I think it's like 35 bucks on Switch. That's for the definitive, like, HD version of Rune Factory 3. It came out on 3DS, so it's not like the most graphically insanely good-looking game ever, but for a Switch game, like for a Harvest Moon Switch game, oh shit, I'm like dead. It gives me like nothing. I'll eat a grape. I know I'm wasting money here, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Actually, I'm on floor 56. I am, oh. I think I might just go back up. I don't. If I'm ever having this bad of luck, yeah, I'm going back up. Yeah, leave the mine. Oh man, I believe it's coming out in March. And another thing that has me really excited is that because it's already come out in Japan, they've been doing like a bunch of bug fixes. Like, it wasn't until recently that they actually announced that they were going to do like same-sex marriage and stuff. Like, it took them a while to finally get that into the game. So I feel like the Japanese version is honestly more of like like, you know, on Steam where you can get it like the game early. I feel like it's almost like that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not too upset. I'm not too upset. Would I still want to play the game even at, you know, like basically finished but kind of early stage? You know, yeah, but you know, I can wait. I guess. I wanna pet. I wanna pet. I wanna pet. I wanna love you. You are melted into ground and I love you. Wow. Alright, let's see. And I can't buy crops. I was like, oh, I should go get some crops. I can't get freaking crops. I should really just buy extra crops, but I don't. I always just buy crops when I need them, you know? And then when I need them, freaking closed. It's terrible. Okay, I already know who I'm going for. Me and Aura. We always kind of have like we always go through the bachelors and bachelorettes, and we always think like, ooh, which one we're going to go for. And I'm definitely going for there's like this silver-haired like almost like wizard-looking guy, and I'm like, oh frick yeah, cause you know me, I love the wizard character. I will always go for that character. Ever since Animal Braid, I'm just like, wizard kind of character with silver hair. Sign me the frick up. I mean, some of the girls in that game are just like, oh my gosh, there are some like freaking amazing waifu designs, I must say. But I'm like, but wizard. Like, okay, if I can be straight in a game, you know, I will usually go for the straight route. But if I have to go gay, I will go gay, like in Stardew Valley. Yeah, it is what it is. Like Stardew Valley, I wish like I thought about going for Elliot, but Aura kind of already went for him, so I'm like, I mean, I guess I could still go for him, but I'm also like, it's just I don't know. This is my first. This is actually my first time going gay in a Harvest Moon game. Like I swear, every time I try to go gay, I just never actually go through with it because I'm like, that guy's kind of hot. That guy's a wizard. Or, well, I mean, Candace is cool, but Jin's a doctor and he's really sweet. And I give him herbal tea every day, and I'm already got like a bunch of hearts with him, so I might as well just kind of go with him. So I'm finally letting my inner gamer, freaking, you know, my inner like Harvest Moon, you know, lesbian side come out in Stardew Valley, and it's great. It's great. It's wonderful. uh, let's see. Slime, quartz, iron, copper, stone, and winter root. Leave. No. Boots and shoes go in here. Yes. Ah, for frick's sake, I'm gonna have to get a new. I'm gonna have to get another freaking. Especially with the fall foraging stuff. I just can't win. I just can't win. Susan. Steve. I don't know why we have you here, Susan. Just to suffer? Yeah. Wait, it's only 3 p.m. Oh, for frick's sake. I should do something, but I have like no energy. Actually, I could go up to the hot spring. I always forget about that hot spring. I'm like, oh yeah, I could go get that hot spring. I mean, it's only 3 p.m., so I feel like I should have just gone there already. But yeah, the hot spring is great, especially because I have the mod to where, like, when you're indoors, time doesn't run. Which is really, because that's how, like, Harvest Moon games are like. And that's what I'm used to. Like, when you go shopping and stuff, you don't feel rushed. It's just nice, you're just inside, and it's just like, oh yeah, time doesn't run. But it also affects, like, going to the mines and stuff, and going to the hot springs. And... Oh, wait, no, wait, time actually moves in the hot spring? Huh. Well, I guess time does move in the hot spring. Never mind. I know it stays still in the mines, though, for some reason. I did not realize it actually still goes in the hot spring. That's... Okay, you know, I don't feel as bad now. I don't feel as bad going to the hot spring. Run side. Here we go. Whoosh. Alright. And into the great outdoors. Never really go over. Actually, what is up here? It's just the grave site. I don't think there's much else up here. Large boulder blocks your path. Yeah, I wonder what's up there. So cute! I love you so much! Every time I go down this path, I'm like, quail! So cute. Pretty sure those are quails. Wait, time moves in cutscenes? I didn't know about that. I always thought, like, okay, time's at a standstill and I'm talking to this person. It's great. I never knew that. I don't know if that mod does that as well. Like, maybe if you're... I know, like, if you're inside and the cutscene plays out, you know, sure, fine. But I don't know. It also stops it during cutscenes. Now I'm curious. I've never thought to check for that. Thank you for bringing that to light, because, frick. That is probably something to be on the lookout for. Also, I think... I could use a bit more wood, I guess? And I really wish I had upgraded my axe. Actually, I probably could. But I'm gonna cut some trees down because I have just a ton of energy right now. Let's see, let's start with... Let's actually go over here. I like to get rid of the trees that kind of block or obscure the path at all. Because I feel like the other trees, it's like, oh, it's nice and foresty. But these ones, I'm like, these ones are the nincompoops, the ones that block my path. Yeah. Yeah. Frick you. Frick you. I guess I can get you. Funny enough, I have not passed out yet. In this game, at least. Or at least in this run. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever actually passed out. I'm usually pretty careful. When it comes to Stardew Valley. Which is funny because I feel like in Harvest Moon, I would pass out. I would pass out quite a bit. Because when you go up to the mines, you know, it's such a far away from your house. That and I guess I didn't... Maybe it's because I didn't have the mod that stops time. And for some reason does so in the mines as well. Maybe that's why? I don't know. I feel like I pass out a lot more in Harvest Moon and stuff. That and I'd get cocky. I'd be like, I can take these, you know, I can just do like one more floor. I can do a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. And then I would die. Because of course I would. Because that's just what I do. Yeah, come on. I'll keep those trees. Oh no, I don't know if I should get rid of them or not. I'll get rid of some of the trees in here though. Some of this shit in here kind of bugs me. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright, any major ones? Clean up some of the schmears. Oh, perfect! Stone! I actually need stone. Stone is marvelous. Like a marvelous entertainment. Oh my gosh, I thought for a second that was a man right there. It is not. It kind of looks like it. Or maybe it's just dark and late and I'm getting tired. No, I don't want that one. I wish I could break that one. I really want to start breaking like the bigger logs and stuff. It's so nice once you finally are able to get like even just the big stumps off your farm. It's like, oh my gosh, these craters that were once surrounding my farm are now gone. Thank Christ. And then you can go into like the secret woods. I mean, and like secret woods are pretty cool. I went into them before. Not really sure why I was able to cut down that log before in a previous playthrough, but I was. Even without the upgrade axe, I don't know what. But yeah, the secret woods are really cool. It's just so pretty and peaceful. And I'm excited to see it because I have like a mod which adds in extra animals and stuff to various areas. So I'm like, oh, there's gonna be even more animals and stuff, and it's gonna be pretty. Oh my gosh, it's already midnight. Alright. You in here. You in here. You in here. And then... Do it. You're staying with me. Alright, and we shall go on our merry fridge toasting way. Hey there, cat. You're cute. You're not even gonna sleep on my bed tonight? I see how it is. I see your love for me. Alright, not too bad. We're finally in the 5,000s. It's great. We're making so much money. And once I finally buy crops, oh, we're gonna be making even more money. It's gonna be great. But yeah, that will do it for me tonight. It is getting late. I'm getting tired, and if I stay up too much longer, it's probably not gonna be good. My brain's gonna just slowly start falling apart and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I love having all you guys, new people, old people, every kind of people is cool. Yeah, and thanks for coming aboard, Bitten Audio, or Audio. And yeah, can't wait to see you again, if you want to, of course, not pushing you or anything. But yeah, thanks so much for coming, and until we shall meet again, whenever that shall be, yeah, thanks for coming around, and as always, bye.